We a hot one. Asenso Boakye new. Yeah, we Asenso Boakye. A member of parliament, Edema Bantama. Now, yesterday, I made this post on Facebook. Now, to be very honest with you, now my name say post will be called viral, sir. Yes. Post na called viral pa ama Asenso Boakye na nkasa ba comment section. Aba explaining no. Now, me pese ye know one by one. Yesterday, ena me babe bo mama ne say yewura Asenso Boakye atwere letter ana krata dia koma president Mahama say sa Accra-Kumasi Expressway na wo ye no ebe ya wonjai na sebio emfaso bia niso onu wonhu ne sa nti after say me ye video fa ho YouTube no and I me compare this nice picture of Asenso Boakye onum kube and I me post here and I'm trying to say he wrote to President Mahama to stop the Accra-Kumasi Expressway. Source no na a finance minister made that statement and I mean so me come here debate to me platform so now me was and I mean won say so be a comment me go check here ura Asenso Boakye na be comment or explaining no na asema Asenso Boakye person kan on the explanation no person me born to fa kakra kire o say ani ono anka say yen stop it or can say project ni funding project ni any plan na ni o kan no anka say yen stop it na se we read the commentary ni deep equal details obehun say no Asenso Boakye akasa asabe kire ono ano ho. I don't want to waste much time. Me pese yi ni nsem no baako na tie asem a yewura Asenso Boakye ankasa eka as a member of parliament. Shade Ohu ye na odi America ba me comment section. Tie. This is under me comment section on Facebook. Tie ne ochre. It is important to correct the finance minister's recent claim that I wrote to the president to stop the Accra-Kumasi Expressway. The assertion is not accurate. My letter to the president is publicly available and its content speaks for itself. At no point did I advocate for the project to be stopped. Rather, I called for prudence, continuity, and proper planning, principles clearly reflected on Article 35, Clause 7 of our Constitution. And the uti Asenso Boakye or say, and who may here say, obe corrective finance minister and seminar or kafa and commentary on the Accra-Kumasi Expressway. Or say, a seminar finance minister, can say, on what ready a comma president say, on stop it, president stop it Accra-Kumasi Expressway. No, or say, San Seminole and Yano Cray. Na otwa so akwa anim no o say bebia ni ho a obie na no kan say president stop it Accra-Kumasi Expressway na ne o kan ye ne say ebe ya kwan dada no omu start ye no under MPP ana omu kono once omu start is a portion of the road somewhere Amasama and getting to Nsawam side or they started something sade no kan nti o say ebe ya anka yen towards our project no so rather than say yes see another expressway na sa expressway na omu kano enu kra any proper planning it doesn't just say or see any proper planning bia and on sa principle no reflect article 35 clause 7 of Yamamra no oba say no say my concerns were simple and practical. How can a start date and completion timeline be announced for a new expressway when the rules minister himself has confirmed that there is no feasibility duty, no final design, no cost, and no secured funding? Into I say, now the concern is simple. How can say you start date any completion timeline of a expressway I announce it? Now finance minister, rules minister Ankasa Babonti Abeka say any feasibility study, any design, any final design, any cost, and sign ni funda ya secure for it. And you see, and Nuna or argue. Why abandon an ongoing dualization project that is already 64% physically complete, meets the same objective, and will cost the nation significantly less to finish than initiating an entirely new highway? And you see, because of that, abandon dualization na omuye dada and the MPP 64% physically complete. Na yenye no na yesi yesan ko se sika san ko si another expressway. Nti onu hu ni se be start expressway no mfaso bia ni so nka ye ntua ne na omuye ne dada. This is Asenso Boakye. Oba wase first, let's consider the context. The Accra-Kumasi Road is Ghana's most critical transport corridor, connecting the capital to the Ashanti region, to Bunu East, to Northern, to Northeast, Upper East, and beyond, forming the spine of the national economy, with Kumasi as nodal. The same section will connect travelers to Bunu region, Savannah, Upper West, and beyond, as well as West, North, and Ahafo. The current Mahama administration has announced to construct a new expressway from Accra to Kumasi and plans to jettison the comprehensive dualization project that is already well underway, started by President Kufuor, neglected by the Mills Mahama administration, and resurrected by the Akufo-Addo administration. As of today, over 100 kilometers of the 240 kilometers corridor have been dualized, and an additional 46 kilometers are currently under active construction. This includes major bypasses at Anyinam, Osino, Enyireso, and Konongo, with physical progress ranging between 58% and 100%. After their completion, only 94 kilometers will be left to dualize. This is the real, tangible process made under a long-term national strategy. Brofo tintinti o campus what you say ehumbe hia say anka road no mu start yenka NDC aban no should come and continue that one. Nso kwan amukan mu yedru himfa. Me hu hwi o. Kwan mu anya ndru ba bia. You just started something somewhere in Sawam side or there am here. Number 3 was say, so why abandon it? Instead of completing this existing project whose scope, cost, and design are already known, the government now proposes to start afresh with an entirely new expressway without a completed feasibility study, without an established cost, and without confirmed funding. And to say, Ebeya ankayen tua sa Accra-Kumasi Road no mu starti dada no. Eno wo your friend is saying, ewo design, ewo price dada. Then ya fandi bibia ye intact no. Ka omu continue no rather than say omu kwa ko create another project. Ye expressway. Ye nim sikampo ye debe fandi. That is according to him. In week Wednesday, the Minister for Roads and Highways admitted that the ministry is still in the process of hiring a consultant to undertake the visibility study. This standing admission raises the obvious question. How was the president able to determine a start date and a completion date for a project whose design, cost, and funding are unknown? This defies logic and prudent planning. It also raises significant governance concerns. Article 35 Clause 7 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, under the directive principles of state policy, practicable to continue and execute projects and programs initiated by previous administrations in the interest of continuity and national development. What we are witnessing, however, is okay. Ahana see. Ayana part. Shadia. Let's continue from here. The cost implications of this shifter, 5 now close my money here, deeply concerning. Initiating an entirely new 6-lane expressway, which will likely involve new alignments, fresh compensation payment, environment assessment, and a whole new procurement process, will place an even heavier financial burden on the state at a time of severe fiscal pressure when government is already struggling to finance ongoing projects nationwide. Such a move is not only ill-advised, it is actually wasteful. Nti Asenso Boakye say, onu hu ni say emfaso bia amfiri so ma. Eye wasteful. Eye den na project wo hodada. Na yen complete sa project no. Na yes anko start fufro. I am aware that the Minister for Roads and Highways has raised concerns about alleged cost overruns arising from project variations. While such claims deserve to be thoroughly investigated and if necessary, addressed through appropriate corrective measures, they should not serve as justification for abandoning the entire project. Variations and cost adjustments are common in major infrastructure works and can be managed within existing contractual and legal frameworks. Discontinuing a critical national project on the basis of unresolved variations not only undermines continuity but also sets a troubling precedent for the future infrastructure development. Let's be clear, we are not opposed to infrastructure development. We support every effort that brings progress to the people of Ghana, but progress must be strategic, cost-effective, and aligned with long-term national goals, not tailored to the political egos of few individuals. I feel here I say the Accra-Kumasi dualization project is technically sound, economically justified, and legal valid undertaking to abandon it midway in favor of an unfunded and undefined expressway is to betray the public trust, waste scarce resources, and derail continuity in our infrastructure agenda. Ghana deserves better. Our people deserve better. Let's stay the course, not start over for political showmanship. The author is the Member of Parliament for Bantama and a planner by profession. He's the immediate past Minister for Roads and Highways and also a former Minister for Works and Housing. And because of this, Yenji Windi Wong. These are legitimate questions rooted in national interest, fiscal responsibility, and professional judgment, not opposition to development. It is therefore unfortunate that my position has been misrepresented. Public discourse, especially on major infrastructure matters, requires clarity and fairness. Ghana deserves honesty, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. And technically, no, say, oh, Bobby, be a tough fan. Asenso Boakye person say Ghana already able the Accra-Kumasi dual carriage road. Our project ni halfway done. As I president twaso and so or static expressway at any visibility study, no design, no final cost, and no confirmed funding. And the problem you know. So see and Mr. say if this is what Asenso Boakye is talking about, at the end of the day, you say, who summarize it be an hour can say still our Kumasi Expressway, you say, my yes. Maybe MPP for ya anchor, I will shut up and watch. Say project no. You bet man complete in 3 years no more can announce that be. So man complete ya a big campaign message amamo. Some of us will support you on that. Say NDC government failing to complete this Accra-Kumasi Expressway, I'll be one of the people I will speak against. And say, why don't you keep quiet? Watch them. So mutimi we are fine. Or mutimi we are no one maka. But you see why these people are against this expressway? Omunim say, sa expressway say NDC abane timi bomodi envia ebe yo major campaign message. And Ghanaians will vote against them more because of that. That is why they want to oppose it. And see, Asenso Boakye, because of this, what the America by my comment section with Facebook under this post, I be explaining no. And I mean so much jump. Ama a few people of Mutiemino and who near corner nearby. So everything for this is Asenso Boakye. Or say one kasi yenja expressway no, but or say a yet dang na ye walk do a carriage almost 30 year dada. a president in den and continue rather or your expressway. That is no concern. What is your take on it? Many came fantastic.